I'd like to welcome everyone to this short and sweet presentation for TronLoop.io. And it's a special announcement. In about a week, what are we right now? I know. We're Friday the 13th. If you're superstitious, then it's a bad day for you. For me, I don't care because what I care mostly is the next 7 days. On by Friday the 20th, we will have what we could call Tron Loop 2.0. It's really Tron Loop with finally an incentive to help those who can help us grow. We started this experiment where we wanted a system that had no requirements, no limits, no upline, no downline, no sponsoring, just a circle, just a straight line where everyone receives and you go back in line. We started with 4 days of pre-launch. It was fantastic. It was even life-changing. After the 4 days of pre-launch, when we launched officially to the system, then all of a sudden the growth slowed down to a standstill where people started looking at each other and not doing nothing. And we realized that if we tell people no sponsoring, no upline, downline, well, we're telling people that you don't have to do nothing and just wait. Now, if everybody does that, that's not good. If a few do that, that's okay. But we need people to help us grow. And obviously, we weren't incentivizing people for that. Now we've changed. So I'm going to record this webinar. It's going to be short and sweet, but let's start. TronLoop is the world's only global decentralized community-driven smart contract portal where all members are instantly positioned to multiply their Tron TRX deposits many times over as our TronLoop portal grows to infinity. Our Tron Loop community will double, triple, quadruple, basically will multiply your Tron or TRX deposits many times over because we are the first global community built to passively reward every participant where there's no obligation for upline or downline. But if you invite going forward next week, if you invite, you'll see how much you're going to be rewarded. So no upline, no downline, just a straight line that keeps on looping you back in to receive over and over again. I'm not going to play the video that I usually play. I played in the beginning, I play it at the end. I'm going to play it at the end because this will not last as long as I usually lasted. But we say anyone can participate, and I know there's typos. We'll correct all that. But anyone can participate by choosing any or all Infinity Loop packages using only their secure Tron or TRX wallet address to deposit and receive. Going forward, and next week, you won't be able to join TronLoop like that if you're new. You'll be invited by existing TronLoop members, whoever they are. And when they invite you, that's where the magic happens. Not only is going to grow each of these infinity loops, but also what it's going to do is going to reward you. And I'm going to take the example of 1000 TRX. Starting next Friday on the 20th, or maybe before, but we're going to push it to next Friday. What we're about to do is amazing. And I want to show you. Let me take a calculator online. Let me take this calculator online. So let's use the 1000 TRX. Yes, TRX. It's big. It's similar to Bitcoin, to ETH. It's a cryptocurrency. And how much is, for example, 1000 TRX? Right now it's $25.43. It's barely. It's not to say it's nothing. It's very affordable and accessible compared to Bitcoin and ETH. But just for the example, out of the 1000 right now, anyone who joins the 1000 TRX Infinity Loop, the one who's receiving from the one who's joining would receive a full 1000. Next week, what will happen in the 1000? If I'm invited in the Infinity Loop, the 1000 Infinity Loop, the person who invites me will get 200 TRX and 800 will go in the loop. Basically, 20% will be paid out to all those who can help us grow. And now let's do the math. Now, in case you don't know, all 8 Infinity Loops is 63,750 TRX. And in real dollars, how much is that? In real dollars, it's 1621.31. So let's use the current number, 1621.31, to be on all 8 Infinity Loops right now. It fluctuates. It could be 1600. It could be 1595. Right now, it's 1621 times 20%. That's basically 324, for example. Imagine inviting 5 people. You're even. You got your 16, 21, 31 that you would have paid to be part of all 8 infinity loops. You got it back. You're even. That's what's going to happen next Friday. And that's why we're not going to make this webinar that long, because we know, like we used to have like a lot of people on the webinars, but since last week it slowed down. And that's when we said, you know what, we're going to upgrade. I think I've announced on Monday that we were going to upgrade. And shout out to those who encouraged us to upgrade. There's a few people that actually influenced us and said, you guys need to upgrade. You have a great concept. You just need to incentivize those who can help you grow. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to incentivize those who can help us grow. So going forward, and what you can call TronLoop 2.0, that should be released on November the 20th, basically 1 week before American Thanksgiving. So 20% to you can help us grow, 80% for the community in all loops. I think it's something that's just going to bring us to the level that we wanted to go and even beyond. And I can't wait. I really cannot wait. Yet we will wait. Now, here's something I want to talk about before. Again, I'm going to make it very short today. And there won't be a webinar tonight, by the way. It's Friday the 13th. I don't think I can afford to do a webinar on Friday, a second webinar on Friday the 13th. I'm only playing. But right now, you see, this is you. Through the smart contracts, a person will be assigned to you and you'll receive, and it'll go directly to your wallet. The second person will be used to bring you back. That's why we call it a loop. You're looping. You're coming back so you can help. It's a straight up pay it forward and come back to pay it forward again and again and again as your loop repeats. As we say here, multiple packages and wallets allowed. Open to all. As we grow, you'll continually receive automatic deposit and be re-entered for free to receive again for a lifetime. There is no cap on our simple but powerful TronLoop system. It's the world's first fully passive residual income community. There's not a matrix. There's no boards. There's no hierarchy of who's at the top, who's at the bottom. When I started with my partner, as soon as we loop, we went behind the line. And every time we loop, we go behind the line, like everybody else. So it's totally community driven and community built. And I'm proud of that. And I'm happy for that. Now, we have a channel on Telegram. We have a channel on Vimeo. We have a channel on YouTube. And we have people that have a group on Infinity, like my good friend Max. Simple swap for you to get, sorry, I was back and forth with them. I don't want you to see the personal comment I was doing back and forth. I asked him a question and we did some back and forth, and they actually answered me while I'm doing this webinar. But Simple Swap is the best way for you to get crypto, to get TRX, I should say. And coinmail.com, if you want to convert, you want to know how much it's going to cost you. Like, for example, I live in Canada. If I want to know how much 63,750 TRX would cost me for all 8 infinity loops, then I just do this, as I'm doing right now. Convert. And I see it's going to cost me 2,100, 2,126 approximately, which is not bad, which is actually real good. So, folks, TronLoop 2.0 in about 7 days. And all I can say is get ready, get your people ready. For those who don't have a wallet, I advise, if you're using mobile, for example, if you're going to use Android devices, phones, and tablets, I strongly advise Token Pocket. Token Pocket is the first one I advise, but I still, Token Pocket is the best, I think, but you could still use Tron Wallet. Tron Wallet is another one. You can get it from your Play Store, or you could also use TronLink. TronLink. I advise it more for iPhones and iOS devices. TronLink.org. Let me show you. TronLink.org. Where is it? This one. Go to again, for Android devices, I strongly advise Token Pocket or Tron Wallet. For iOS devices like iPhones and iPads, I strongly advise TronLink. And if you're doing it from your computer through Google Chrome, TronLink is an extension similar to MetaMask. You see, the MetaMask is here, TronLink is here, so it's the same thing. Anyways, we'll make sure this is a little bit more clear. We'll even put way more instructions on our website. This will be revamped. There will be a login page. And wow, like I said, I just can't wait. I just cannot wait. I can't wait. Anyways, with that being said, again, it's Friday the 13th. If you're superstitious, you'll be affected. If you're not like I am, you won't be affected. But still, I'm not doing no webinar tonight. Tonight, 10 o'clock Eastern time, there won't be no webinar. But this is being recorded, and this will be posted. And in case, and something I want to say, even though this is not that long, when was it? Yesterday or the day before, I did a very detailed update on how it was. Yeah, it was this one on how it's going to work, the update. And then yesterday, last night, I finally had the timeline, which is next Friday, and that's why I did the timeline. So this webinar also will not be that long. Actually, this one's 28 minutes long. This one is 20 minutes long, while this one today will be 15 to 16 or 17 minutes long. So with that being said, let me not hold you any longer. Get ready, get excited, get your people ready. If you were planning to invite people, just wait for us to upgrade so you can be rewarded with 20%. And let's make TronLoop go viral. Let's make TronLoop go viral. Let me say it one last time because it's 2020. Repetition is the mother of all skills. Let's make TronLoop go viral with the coming update and be rewarded with your 20% fast start bonus while the 80% goes to the community. With that being said, it's William, aka Captain TronLoop. I sound like a superhero, but me and my partner, Professor TRX, aka Charles Xavier, we're not. We're just regular people like you. We just came up with an idea and we think it's great. The response we got so far is amazing. And what's going to happen next week, you might lose your mind. With that being said, enjoy the rest of your Friday. Have a great weekend. See you on Monday.